This is your Learn recording for What is Acceleration? With active viewing of this video, a student will be able to successfully meet the following objectives. I can identify acceleration, including positive and negative. I can explain 3 types of acceleration. What is acceleration? Acceleration is a change in the object's velocity. Velocity includes speed plus direction. An object is accelerating if it is changing its velocity. What is acceleration? A change in an object's velocity, either speed or direction. A vector quantity, that is the rate at which an object changes its velocity. What does motion with a constant velocity look like? A constant velocity is not a changing velocity. There can be no acceleration if velocity is constant. In the first frame, we have the car starting out with a velocity of 20 meters per second leftward in the left direction. In the second frame, we have the car ending with a velocity of 20 meters per second in the left direction. This is constant velocity, 20 meters per second in both cases, leftward in both cases. You can also see, if you take a look at the gray dots, that the distance between each dot is the same. There is no change in velocity here. Therefore, there is no acceleration. There are 3 ways an object has acceleration. 1, the object is speeding up. What does positive acceleration look like? With positive acceleration, the car is speeding up. In our first frame, we have the car starting out with a velocity of 10 meters per second in the right direction. In our second frame, we have the car ending with a velocity of 25 meters per second in the right direction. The speed of the car goes from 10 meters per second to 25 meters per second. The car is speeding up. This is positive acceleration. We can also take a look at the gray dots and notice that the distance between changes. Why does the car speed up with positive acceleration? Well, we have to go to the vectors to understand this. The velocity vector and the acceleration vector have the same heading. They are in the same direction. When the velocity vector, for example, velocity in the right direction, and the acceleration vector, acceleration in the right direction, have the same heading or are in the same direction, you have positive acceleration and the car speeds up. If you're speeding up, you have positive acceleration because the vectors are in the same direction. When a jet takes off and quickly speeds up, it has acceleration. A, true. B, false. C, what are you talking about? Take a moment and choose your answer choice. Yes, true. If it is quickly speeding up, it has positive acceleration. I'm accelerating because I'm speeding up. Three ways an object accelerates. 1, the object is speeding up. 2, the object is slowing down. What does negative acceleration look like? With negative acceleration, the car slows down. In our first frame, we have the car with a starting velocity of 25 meters per second, leftward. In the second frame, we have the car with an ending velocity of 10 meters per second, leftward. You can also see that the distance between the gray dots changes. With a reduced speed, there is less distance between the gray dots because at a reduced speed, you cover less distance in the unit of time. Why does the car slow down with negative acceleration? The velocity vector and the acceleration vector have opposite directions. The velocity vector for the car is in the right direction. It has positive velocity down the road. The acceleration vector is in the opposite direction, in the left direction. Therefore, the car's speed reduces. The initial speed of the car is 25 meters per second. The final speed is 10 meters per second. When the velocity vector and acceleration vector are in the opposite directions, you slow down. This is negative acceleration. When a jet lands and quickly comes to a stop, it has acceleration. A, true. B, false. C, what are you talking about? Choose your answer. True. You have negative acceleration. I'm accelerating because I'm slowing down. If you're slowing down, you have negative acceleration, and your speed reduces because the vectors have opposite direction. 3 ways an object accelerates. 1, the object is speeding up. 2, the object is slowing down. 3, the object is changing direction. What else does acceleration look like? When the car changed direction, the car accelerated. In the first frame, we have the car with a starting velocity of 20 meters per second, leftward, in the left direction. In the second frame, we have the car with an ending velocity of 20 meters per second, so the same speed, but now it's in the right direction. If the direction changes, you have acceleration. When the car changed direction, the car accelerated. Why does the car have acceleration when it turns? When the car changed direction, the velocity changed. Remember, velocity is speed plus direction. If the direction changes, the velocity vector changes. In the first frame, we have velocity in the left direction. In the second frame, we have velocity in the right direction. Velocity changed. If velocity changes, you have acceleration. The definition of acceleration is a change in velocity. So even though the speed did not change, if the direction changes, you have acceleration. If I'm changing my direction, but my speed is constant, am I accelerating? A, yes. B, no. C, sometimes. Choose your answer. Yes. If you change your direction, you change your velocity. If your velocity changes, you have acceleration. I'm accelerating because I'm changing direction. Let's go to the races. Which car has the greatest acceleration at the start of the race? The start of the race is the first third. The beginning part of the race. The red car, the green car, the blue car. Watch the animation a couple times and make your choice. Red accelerates and moves ahead at the start of this race. The red car is ahead of the green and blue at the first part of the race. Red has the greatest acceleration at the start of this race. Which car has the greatest acceleration in the second half of the race? A, the red car, B, the green car, C, the blue car. Blue accelerates more to win the race. With the greatest acceleration, blue takes the lead and wins the race. There are 3 ways an object experiences acceleration. 1, the object is speeding up. 2, the object is slowing down. 3, the object is changing direction. You experience positive acceleration when you speed up, going down the roller coaster hill. As you climb up the roller coaster hill, you slow down and experience negative acceleration. If you turn your bike to the other direction, you experience acceleration. After viewing of this video, a student can meet these objectives. I can identify acceleration, including positive and negative. I can explain 3 types of acceleration. You got it down now. Click that link and complete the Google form.